several things I wanted to share with you today. First of all, again, thank you for all being here. This is Passover week. This is the Passover week and also, I guess, Palm Sunday. So this is the week before Easter. And when I went into meditation, I have for several days, but I wasn't getting a clear idea of what to do for today. And so when I went into meditation this morning, it came through very, very clearly that my focus was supposed to be on forgiveness. And the irony is that when you stop to think, what did Christ's last words on the cross were, Father, forgive them,
For they know not what they do.
for they know not what they do. Right. So effectively, that is, it just seemed like a very fitting theme. And as I looked out my window, I got this brilliant burst of sunlight that came through the window. I saw these clouds that, the big puffy clouds, some tinged with gray and everything. And then where that sunlight had come through, that turned to purple. That turned to like a neon purple. And I thought, oh, this is a lovely gift. And so I was very, very grateful for it. I looked away, and within 2 seconds, I looked back, and there was nothing but solid gray. There were no clouds. There was no sunburst. There was no thing. So I think that just came in for me to just validate that forgiveness was the theme that I was supposed to focus and concentrate on today. I don't ever feel I need validation, because I feel once my guides give it to me, I'm okay with that. But maybe somehow they did, and everything. So anyway, so what we're going to do today is we're going to set our intent. And I've asked you to have your intent for yourself, for the people you want to send Reiki to, for any place else or any other thing that you want to send Reiki. And then we've set our theme at forgiveness. And our news lately has been, lately, for past 5 years, has been nothing but one catastrophe after another. And so I guess the way I've been told to start is to start with the image of you holding your hands out, and start with from your heart. And so you're going to move your heart. Now I will cue you where you're to go. But again, place yourself, place your intentions, place Mother Earth, place anything else or anybody else that you want, kind of either simultaneously, one on top of another or next to each other, however you want to do it. Okay, so very gently close your eyes, and I'll do our prayer of connection. Dear Mother, Father, God, Divine Infinite Spirit, source of all that is, I ask to be connected to you, to my higher self, and to the higher self of all those who have joined us today, and to the higher self of anyone who would like to be present but found that circumstances couldn't allow it. I ask for the assistance of the angels, the archangels, the ascended masters, the Reiki masters, but most especially Master Jesus, Master Buddha, Master Kutumi, Saint Francis, Saint Germain, Saint Gabriel, Saint Raphael, Saint Michael, the Blessed Mother, the Divine Feminine, Mary Magdalene, Moses, Metatron, Melchizedek, Mohammed, and Kuan Yin. I ask that we all be cleared, centered, aligned, balanced, and grounded. And that whatever come in for us today, come in for our highest good. I also ask to be a clear channel of light for Metatron and his healing angels, so that we each receive the highest vibrations of light possible. Also ask for the assistance of the great rays, the lords and masters of the rays, and the archangels of the rays. I ask all of this in the name of Jesus the Christ and in the name of I am. And now, as you take your hands forward in front of you and look at the beings that you have placed as your intention, know that there is an overlighting angel that has stepped forward to effectively encompass this Reiki share, encompass each of you individually, and encompass us collectively. And the angel of forgiveness reminds us that we come to planet Earth with three main missions. We come to learn to love unconditionally. We come to serve our fellow man, and we come to learn to forgive. Forgiveness especially will get us off the wheel of karma. Unless we do a ton of past life work, we have not a clue if that whatever happened to us that we need to forgive, if it started in this lifetime, in other lifetimes, in other dimensions, on other planetary systems, and other pieces of the cosmos. So we take and our heart and we watch as our heart expands out and deliberately and completely encompasses our intentions. And our heart grows and grows and grows. And the overlighting angel of forgiveness lends its energy, brings its brilliance to our heart. And we take this beautiful ball of light and move it into our crown chakra. And we connect our crown to God, to the central sun in the center of the universe where God lives. And we ask that God's light shower down on everything that we intend, no matter how hopeless, no matter how upset, no matter how diversified the circumstances are. God's light penetrates all. And we take the light from our heart, the green healing light, the pink light of compassion, of tenderness, of love, along with the green healing light of Saint Raphael. And we move it into our third eye. And from our third eye, we connect with every thought that goes through our brain. We connect the light of healing with the light of our intuition. And we stand firm and assured that when we connect our heart with God's light, our heart with love, our heart with healing, we are a force that cannot be beaten. And we know that we can shine the light from our third eye like a laser beam that goes across a dark sky and cuts through the darkness and illuminates that which we shine it on. And now we move the light from our heart and place it, shine it towards our throat. We build a bridge of light from our heart to our throat. And now we stand in the truth of who we really are. We stand in the truth of divine will. And we know that God's will is our will because we are a little piece of God. We are God experiencing itself. And we know that we can place the cosmos within us, multiple dimensions within us, and we can astral travel as we see fit. And we know that we can expand into our God self at will. We are not bound by the dictates of our human will or by consensus reality. We can escape the confines of any restrictions that are placed on us at will through meditation, through contemplation. And we ask that God's will take precedence and take priority over the will of the ego that keeps men bound and little and negative. And now we watch once again as our heart expands to encompass every single request that we have set out there as our intention. And every single facet of our being that is involved in a lesson that has forgiveness attached to it. And we watch as our heart glows with the light of God and expands into the cosmos, expands into the universe, expands into multiverses, one on top of another. All existing at the same time in the same place. And we bring the light of our heart into our third chakra, our personal will, the solar plexus that reveals to the world who we are and what we came here to do. And we bring the light of our personal will, but know that we expanded way beyond the confines of our auric field. Our personal will is subject to the laws of God. And we can do exactly what we set for ourselves to do without limitation. And we ask for forgiveness for ourselves, for those that we have set as our intention, because we know that there are times that we may have done something inadvertently, not maliciously, not intentionally, but inadvertently, that hurt someone else. And we ask that the angel of forgiveness expand his light into every person, place, or thing that we have crossed, or person, place, or thing that we feel needs forgiveness. And we ask the light of God and the light from the angel of forgiveness to reach into everything that may be hidden from us. Those reasons and those events that are a big mystery to us. And we ask that everything that has not been revealed to us be given the light of grace to smooth our path through our lifetime, so that we can walk firmly and with complete self-assurance that what we are doing is not only beneficial to our journey, but to the journey of every person, place, or thing that we cross. And now we move into the sacral chakra, the seat of our creativity, the seat where we create just as the Supreme Creator creates. We start with thought. Everything begins with thought. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The Word is thought. As God thought it, He, she, it created it. As we think it, that starts the process of creation in motion. And it is our focused thought, our continuous thought, that brings together that which we desire, that which we think about. And now we take that thought and we apply it to all the process, to all the people, to all the items that we need to forgive. We apply it to our personal list. And now we move into the root chakra, the foundation, and we offer gratitude to Mother Earth because 50% of the energy that feeds us comes from the grounding that we receive from sending our roots down to Mother Earth. And if our roots are unstable, if we fear certain parts of our experience, then we ask for forgiveness. That the light of the angel of forgiveness and the light of God combine and take whatever has threatened our foundation, our security, our safety, our ability to provide for ourselves, and bring it into wholeness, bring it into the place that we need to have it healed. Bring it into strength. And give us the rock solid foundation that we desire to have the ability to move forward with 100% security about our actions, about our thoughts, about our desires, about our plans. And if we have experienced any type of abuse that has threatened our foundation, we ask that the light of forgiveness be extended to those situations so that we can move forward in a place and in a form that is beneficial, 100% beneficial to us. And we take the light of God, the light of the angel of forgiveness, and we apply it to everything, every situation in our life that has discombobulated us. And we ask for assuredness, steadfastness, and security that we can now move forward in a place that is free from entanglements from the past. Because these entanglements are removed, are smoothed, are eliminated. And now we take the light of God and we smooth our auric field 3 times, and we smooth the auric field of our intentions 3 times. And we smooth the auric field of planet Earth, Mother Earth, 3 times. And we take the light of God and we seal with the sign of the infinity all the places that we have smoothed. Namaste.
Melvin, fuck you.
Oh God, here we go.
Sharon, shut the fuck up, yaar.
Daniel, that's so rude, bro.
I'm going
You shut
to,
the fuck up. What's your name, Harry, Barry, Larry?
I'm going to,
What the?
unfortunately, I was just waiting that something like this would happen. And because we've taken precautions in our in Rays of Healing. So I'm going to have to find out from Donna exactly what it is that I'm going to do, but that I have to do. But I'm going to eliminate the anything else right now because it just I don't want this to color this, and obviously this is something else that we have to forgive too. So
Right.
I'll have to go and eliminate this, and you can individually send me any comments that you want to share, and I'll pass it on to everybody else that was here. But
I would say let's
I'm gonna-
continue and don't let the opposite throw us off course. And let's continue as we were and bring this to a end and continue our intention.
Okay.
We will not be deterred.
Okay. All right, I could do that. So individually, whoever is left then, Melvin, we'll start with you.
Oh, you ready for me to go ahead and start talking?
Yes, please.
Oh, okay. I'm so used to the
because
form
we're
of
done.
closure, but
Yeah, we're done. I was finished with my
okay,
portion,
cool.
and I was just going to move into the,
Okay, so some people believe in separate forces, and at this time, this was a good force, and I learned a lot, and my knowledge was increased. For they know not what they do.
correct.
So, and as we forgive, not only do the forgiveness is for us, it's also for the other people, but more so for us because we do not hold that. And as you mentioned, the things that happened so long ago, those wasn't your words, but that's what I received from it. Release
Right.
that because you're still back there. And once you forgive that, you can come back into the present.
Correct.
Even though what happened back there forms who you are today, you're on a different path and you're on a growing path. But despite everything that happened at the end, it was a good session. And that's what I got out of it.
Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And Andrea.
Yes, hi, thank you, Alice. I focused most of my intention on the Ukraine and helping the refugees, and it was very peaceful and very calming. And just like Melvin said, in spite of that was just a minor deterrent. Hopefully we'll be able to, work around that. But I found it very healing, and thank you very much for that.
Thank you. And it's ironical that the first time that we've been hacked on meditation is when the theme was forgiveness.
Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting?
Exactly. So anyway, thank you,
Yeah,
Andrea.
sure,
And Liz.
sure.
Thank you, Alice. That was really just what I needed. And just all of the cues and the messages were spot on for what I've been going through this weekend and feeling like I want to, come out on the other side of Easter, just moving forward. And so this was just really powerful, and so powerful. I didn't even know we were hacked. And I'm like, what are you all talking about?
Yeah.
Great. And I appreciate Melvin saying, let's just go on. Let's just move on. And so I appreciate that. So, all right, Joyce, any comments?
I found that really relaxing, and I was very surprised. Like I don't know how our arms were supposed to be, but when I put my arms like this, some force was making my arms go out further and further and further. And I'm like, what is this all about? But it was really a neat sensation. And I kept them out as long as I could before I, brought them back in. And I agree with Melvin and Liz about the going back so far. And I just was kind of having fun with the placing the ball of light in each of the chakras and stuff. And I just enjoyed it. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Joyce. Great. And Barb?
I had major surgery this week, and
That's the ice pack, shoulder.
Yeah, but the last of the bones are put back together.
Yay.
Yeah, it's been a long trip, but
Yeah.
I also realized that I have to forgive myself for having that accident. I hadn't forgiven myself, and now I'm aware of it.
Oh, good.
So I'll
Good.
work on it.
Okay. Thank you. Lovely.
Thank
And Ashley, so nice to see you. Are you from in Puerto Rico, or where are you?
So I was in Puerto Rico. I actually just got to New York recently. So you can actually see Central Park out my window.
Oh,
Yeah. Rob called me back. But yeah, it's good to see you. Good to see everyone. So my thoughts, so I was just enjoying, because I came in late. So I was, the part where I came in was right before, I think, the solar plexus. And for whatever reason, when you started talking about the multiverse, I could feel the energy, like it shifted the energy somehow to where I could feel it palpably, like coming from the screen. And so then I just started kind of enjoying that and feeling the different sensations that I was feeling in my body energetically. So that was nice. And yeah, so you can make the host, whoever is the host of the meeting, you can make it so that you can accept and only people that are known to you. So it's not open to everyone to get the random people. So that's one thing I thought. I think that's how it was before,
yeah.
Alice. And so that might be just one quick solution if that's, yeah.
Set it up that way.
Yeah, so that anyone can click the link, but then you have to approve them
To come in.
So,
Yeah.
as they come in. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because this has been just, as you come in, you're just in, so I'll have Emily change that. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. And let's see who else is on. Anna Christina. Well, she's got her. She's Hello. Christine Folks, I think is on. Oh, she's got her camera off. Yeah. I think, or Christine, are you there?
You come on in.
Yay.
Is it my turn?
Yeah. You come in if you wish.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. From really, really amazing. I had at the very beginning, I almost felt like on my left shoulder, like on my arm, it was like almost like someone was like gripping me in a way. And it just kind of pulsated and stuff for a few moments. And I was just like, gee, that's interesting. But it's just like someone, like if they laid their hand on me or was just holding that right there. But I thought that was very interesting. And then it went away. And I think it was right around the time when we were setting our intention to like who we were including, but then also when we had our hands out and you called in, excuse me, the forgiveness angel to come in. And I saw the angel actually standing to my left. So I think that's what that kind of was just the, feeling of the energy next to me. And then throughout, I just felt, very peaceful, very calming. I feel like there was releases being made around a lot of, you know, different things, just from anything that's been happening more recently, you know, like with the trip stuff, forgiving myself for that, forgiving just everything around that, how I haven't gone yet, you know, just that, to all the way back ancestral, just like some of the others had said. I just felt like there was some letting go and some releasing there and stuff. And then I just felt calm and peace. And I just, like Ashley was just sitting with the energies and stuff and just noticing them throughout my body. So thank you for that. It was
Super.
good.
Super, thank you. And Anna Christina, I know everything's shut off for you, but if you're there and want to share.
Hi, yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Hi. Yes, I'm sorry I'm not on video. I'm having a restful morning and I'm still in bed doing this, so I didn't want didn't want to do this from bed in the video.
That's fine.
But I thank you. It was definitely lovely, and I focused on the forgiveness and was just able to really find peace in it all. So that's really where I went this morning. I thank you so much for that, and we'll carry it through the day.
Excellent. Yeah, it just seemed like the perfect week for that, you know, and everything. Now, Judy Parenti is scheduled for next week, Sunday. It is Easter Sunday. If she has a holiday that is with family, I mean, if she, you know, because I think typically she does. I'm, as it turns out, we're having no family this year. And so I have no pressures on me to cook, to be anywhere, to do anything. So I will lead the meditation again, or I'll switch with her for next week, next month, whatever, you know, and everything. But we still will have the meditation on Easter Sunday. So I so appreciate you being there. And like Melvin, thank God that you said what you did, because I would have been more discombobulated had we ended it without the feedback, you know. So
We so
Steal,
appreciate
kill,
you,
and
Al.
destroy.
yeah, we
But
can't.
that's not going to happen here.
Exactly.
And we appreciate you, Alice. Thank you for
Amen.
continuing on. Thank you so
I
much.
agree.
Thank you. Thank you all. And Ashley, you made your trip to New York. Wow. That's so you got an apartment. Are you in Harlem where you thought you might be, or not?
This is a sublet, but this is the exact area that we had discussed and that I talked, it's basically, this is the Upper West Side. So it kind of borders the edges of, and it's across the street from the park, but it's close to Harlem. It's like to the top part of the park where you're almost at Harlem. So I really, so far so good. Yeah, it's
lovely.
Not Brooklyn, but there's a lot, of nice things. It's close to everything. So.
And anything you want to share about Puerto Rico? Anything special happened there that you'd like to share with us?
I mean, I really think it's like I think I said I love the energy there. I think it was kind of a, what's the word, an igniter of a part of the reason that I think that I was being pulled there is because what I started doing once I got there was like setting up all this stuff for like my spiritual practice, and setting up like a like I redid everything, and I did like a whole photo shoot. Like I'm like I have all of these like professional photos like at the beach, and like I have a website, and I have an Insta, like I set all of that up while there, and it was almost like mechanical. I didn't know that I was going to be doing that there, but yeah, and going to being by like the rainforest and all of that, I found it to be very healing, and an igniter, I guess, of things that I wasn't doing, but now am, especially now that I'm back in the city. I can just sort of build on what I started. So yeah, it was lovely, and who knows when I'll be back. Like it still feels like everything is in flux. So I don't know.
Well, this is
Figure it
great. I mean, this is why I love Zoom, because Barb's in Florida, you're in New York, we're here. Christine is in New Hampshire, I love Zoom, because of the ability to connect wherever we are, so anyway. All right, guys, great week, everybody.
Great.
Mm.
Thank
You
you.
too.
Bye, everyone. Have a
Bye.
great week.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Care.